Dear students, welcome back. Now we will conduct the first part of the experiment number 6, that is two-way control of lamp using multisim online simulator. The circuit for the two-way control of lamp is shown here. I need a supply. So this supply can be either a single phase supply or a DC supply. In the lab, we'll be using 230 volt 50 hertz single phase AC supply, whereas for the simulation purpose I will go for 12 volt DC supply. Then I need two-way switches SW1 and SW2, and you need a lamp. So this is a very simple circuit. Let me rig up on the simulator. So first I need a supply. So just come to the sources, select a DC voltage and place it on the workspace. So it is V1 5 volts, but I need a 12 volt source. So just change the voltage from 5 to 12 volts, and you can rename this as supply if you want. So you can see this is now 12 volt supply, but since the positive has to face downwards, let me rotate it twice. So you can see now the positive is facing downwards. I need two-way switches. So come under the option switches. You can see a SPDT switch, single pole double throw. Click over this and place it on this. So it is showing S1. So if you want, you can name it SW1. Just click on this, click twice and change the name to SW1. So this is my two-way switch SW1. Take a copy of this and place it over here, and now you have to face it the opposite way, therefore you can use the flip bar mirror option. And finally I need a lamp, which you will get under the indicator option. Go for the lamp and place it over here. So it is now 12 volt lamp. You can check with the settings, 12 volt. Let the rating be maximum rated power be 10 volts and burnout voltage be 15 volts. You can change X1 to lamp. So the components are ready. Finally I can do the wiring. So start from the supply and give it to the SW1. The upper terminal of SW1 is connected to the upper terminal of SW2. The lower terminal of SW1 to the lower terminal of SW2. The middle terminal goes to the lamp, and from lamp it goes to the negative of the supply. So you can also connect a ground to the negative of the supply. This is not needed. If you want, you can connect, because or else you will get an error message. So better if you connect it. Now the circuit is ready. So for your understanding purpose, you can label this A, B, C, D namings over here. For this, you come to analysis and annotations. You can see text annotation. Click on this, place it over here. Just click once, rename it as A. So you can see it is now A. Similarly, repeat the procedure, or else you can take the copy of A and you can edit. So this is now B. Similarly, so you can name it as C. You can just drag this anywhere you want. So this is my C, and finally replacing D here, I will rename this as D. So A, B, C and D. So it's time to run the simulation. Keep it in interactive mode itself and run. So now you can see whenever the switch SW1 is in the position A and switch SW2 is in the position C, the lamp is glowing. Therefore, the lamp status is on for position A and C. Why? Because you have a closed circuit for the current, right? So the current will start to flow from the supply to the point A to C, C to lamp, and then back to the negative. So that's why for A and C, the lamp status is on. Now the next condition is, let this be in position A, whereas SW2 in the position D. So for this, you just click on SW2. You can see it has changed from C to D. Now you have an open circuit here because the continuity is from supply to A and A to C. Just that's it. Whereas the other part is from B to D and then back to the lamp and neutral. So there is no connectivity between these two circuits. So therefore the circuit remains open. For A and D, the lamp status is off, as you can see on the simulator. Now the third condition is, you have to bring back SW2 to C and SW1 to B. Therefore again you can see there is an open circuit. These two are not linked with each other. So this is from B to D, whereas the SW2 is in position C and it is connected to A. Now again A and B is here the different one. So that's why now you can see an open circuit. Therefore the lamp is off. For B and C, the lamp is off. And finally for B and D, the lamp is on. You can see it over here because again you can see there is a closed path, right? So there is a closed path for the current, therefore the lamp will glow. So this is how you are testing the lamp condition for 4 different conditions for the different positions of the switch SW1 and SW2. For the more explanation on this, you can refer my video under the channel Tutor VBM. So I would given the detailed explanation of two-way control of lamp. I hope this was useful for you. Thank you for watching.